Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Drop Podcast. Man, back to this game. Terrible at this game. This is a really cute game, though. Well, I don't know. Where do I even start? I was wondering if I could jump. All right, where do we start? So, you son of a. Oh no. There we go. Well, I guess we can start here, cause I've been thinking about this for a little bit. So there's well, you know how like Jordan Peterson, I guess you guys don't know, but Jordan Peterson Jordan Peterson does this thing where he goes over like a film or maybe a book in the Bible, and then he'll talk about like the psychological kind of like implications or what that tells about us like psychologically. So it's like if you ever notice stuff in just like stories in general, always like stories are basically telling something about humans, right? So it's like what one thing that makes what's that film or what's that movie? One thing that that's cool. Oh, no way. That's hella cool. Oh no, let me get that. One thing that makes oh, that's cool. Look at that. One thing that like I think one reason why we're such a fan of like Greek mythology and stuff and all those stories is because it's kind of it's like us it's about us, you know what I mean? Like if you really get down to it, it's a story on dang, I missed it. It's a story on people and all of our faults and emotions and desires and like all the gods kind of represent, I guess, you know, something in that area of you know being, and you can see that you can see that because I guess one area that you can see that in would be like dang, it's not going good. One area that you can see that with in humans is I mean just like Zeus as a person. Zeus is very like sexual and very sexual and very like I don't know, promiscuous. I don't even know if that's the right word to use, but I don't know. But it's cool though. And anyway, but so that Jordan Peterson likes to do that with like the Bible. He did that with oh man, I'm gonna die. He did that with the Bible. He did that with okay, alright, that doesn't work. But he did that with the Bible. He's done that with the story of what's that story called? Pinocchio. He's I mean, yeah, but anyway, so I just watched this, or basically where I'm coming from is I just watched this film, or not this film, but I watched this movie, or why do I keep saying movie? I watched this TV show. I watched this anime, and I don't know its Japanese name, but it's called Snow White with Red Hair. But I can see like a lot of I think like lessons on how to live, you know what I mean? Or okay, so like through stories it's like we tell about like I guess one like Jordan Peterson's big thing is like how should you live? How should you what's the exact terminology? He's all about how are we going to act in the world to I don't know produce the best benefit, or how should you act? And so basically my takeaway from watching this that's cool. From watching this anime, my takeaway was like one, you should always be kind. And so that comes from a place so the main character is like this really kind person, and basically everything that she's doing, she's just trying to figure out like what is her path in life, and like who does she want to be. So like the film or the anime starts out, it's like her I mean it's her and she's a herb or herbologist or something like that, and shoot, and so she's but she's like I guess like well her red hair is like unique, like I guess like no one else in the place that she's from has red hair, and so the king that's cool. So then the king or the prince of that place that she's from like falls in love with her, and then we find out he summons her to the castle, so then they run away, or no, she runs away, and then she finds this guy. Oh, you son of a that's so annoying. Okay. Boom. Alright. Alright, so then we find out. Oh man, and I'll lose my thing. Alright, what specs will do. But anyway, so that happens, and then there's this character, the prince, who's like the king of everything, and he finds her. He really likes her because she's like super nice and like just very like kind and respectful to everybody, and he's just like a good guy himself. But it's just beautiful because it's like the show starts off with her saying like, oh, I need to find, who am I, and that it just really connects, I think, to people, because like we're all trying to kind of figure out, our own kind of way. I don't know. She's not like trying to figure out who is she, but like her own path. Like that's her big thing. Like what is my path in this world? And I don't know. It's just like a very beautiful, simple. It's just like so simple, so simple and so gentle. But anyway, the thing that I think interests me though the most is like about her character is just the fact that like she came from being this kind of small herbologist, and then she meets a new or a prince. You know what I mean? Okay, so because she was attractive, she met a prince, but then the prince is a good person. So then the prince kind of wins the best quality of individual simply by being a good person. He's not perfect, but he's trying to be better, you know what I mean? And I think like that seems to me to be, you know, a bit of the message there. Like, you don't have to be perfect, but you know, whenever you try, you win. Oh, that's cool. You win, you know what I mean? You win more so than or you win, I guess, like whatever the objective may be, you get it, you know. And I guess in his case, you know, he's a prince, and one big like situation that he deals with is just the fact that that he's supposed to get married, and he's, you know, he's always gonna be a prince until he gets himself engaged and married. But so I mean, in a way, I mean that's kind of like his struggle, and then her struggle is just finding out, you know, what is her own path, and she's afraid because like she doesn't want anyone to choose her path for her. So it's like her struggle with trying to figure out, you know, where is there a boundary being crossed, and is this something that I truly want for me, or, you know, stuff like that, or is this something that I'm doing maybe for. Well, here's another thing that I think I see that might be represented. And so there's also this issue. So the prince's brother originally doesn't like this new girl because in his eyes, you know, she's just trying to get clout from him being a prince, and she just wants to, you know, become famous. And so then the struggle is, so I guess like the next lesson is like, you don't do things because you want to be known. You do things because that's what you want for yourself, you know. And there's other characters, like represented characters that, you know, maybe show some level of you know, selfish ambition, causing destruction in for themselves, you know. Because a story is right. It's just telling you how you should live. It's not like well, I don't know. That's all the insight I have on that. But anyway, point is it's just like cool because it's like not only is like it's just about this girl who's simple, and because of the fact that she's kind and respectful and nice and just a genuine good person, she receives like a lot of really great well, she meets new people, right? And like she just wins over and over and over. And I mean that's kind of the message. Like, as long as you're a good person and you aren't focused on the prizes of other people, if you're focused on who you are and who you want to be and what is your path, like I guess then you'll get, I guess, everything that you wish for, but it'll be much more meaningful because you're not trying to live their fantasy, but you're working on living, you know, your fantasy, which, yeah, I don't know. It's beautiful, you know, it's beautiful, and there's not much else I could say about that. But anyway, it's really good, and I highly recommend it. I don't know what it's called in English, but I mean in Japanese, but you know, I'm sure if you look up like Snow White with red hair, you could probably find it somewhere. Yeah, I mean, just really, really beautiful story. Truly beautiful. And it also makes you feel good. Like, it's like, yeah, you know, like it's it's good to know, you know what I mean, for you that you can have, well, I mean, it's just a good lesson. I don't know, like Jordan Peterson does a really good job kind of going through and explaining like what is going on, you know, in your head whenever you don't do things, and the bad things that'll happen if you don't follow like these really really good lessons in the books and stuff. But you know, I'm not so good at that, but I recognize it, you know what I mean? Like I see it. Like I can see that that these are lessons and messages, and I know that, you know, they're good, you know what I mean? They are really good. I think I made it. Oh, dang. I don't know. I guess you just kind of have to watch it. But it's true. Like, you should. Like one thing I find, like, if you are just yourself and human, if you just stay you, good things happen. You know what I mean? Or maybe good things. I don't know. I don't know if I would say that, but because of course anything bad can happen to you. But I guess like what I would say, like from my perspective, because I know like me, like, or like we always like, especially as as you know, whenever you're young and well, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay. Well, alright, I guess we'll have this. Especially whenever you're in high school. Because high school, I think, is just a place where people are trying to figure out who they are. But they're trying to figure out in the wrong way. They're trying to figure out by asking. Wow, jump is actually really good. It's like they're trying to figure out by serving, or by trying to figure out like who everyone else is. Like they're trying to figure out through everyone else, and it's not how you should do it. You know what I mean? And it's a simple lesson. Like it's, you know, I'm not. I don't know. It is what it is. That's all I'm gonna say. This is actually really good. I'm not gonna lie. But what was I saying? I was terribly explaining that. Let me try again. So yes. Oh, okay. All right. All right. So now the boss battle is over. All right. So this is what I'm trying to say. Speaking of, I forgot to set the time limit. All right, but this is what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is, whenever probably 15 minutes, yeah. Whenever you are in high school, like I think one of the struggles that we have is we go outside instead of looking inside. You know, you're trying to find who you want to be, and part of that is by, you know, testing different things. You know, you want to test limits, figure out you know, I guess like what you like to do versus I don't know, what you were raised with, which is typically like what your parents did. But you are kind of like on this journey, you know what I mean? Like just trying to figure yourself out and everything. But you know, and it's okay, and you don't have to figure it out. Like that's the other side to it. Like I would never say that, you know, you're inclined to have things good and set by a certain time. Like no. Like you could be 40 still trying to figure out what you do. But what makes you feel happy isn't having it figured out. What makes you actually happy is the process, right? So if you can so really it's just about chasing what you want to be. But what makes you unhappy is whenever you're trying to be someone else. Whenever you're trying to be everyone else and yeah, I mean it's just yeah. Anyway, but the point is what I'm trying to say is trying to word this better. It's really hard, you know, to go into these deep topics. Especially playing Kirby. If this was like I should nah. Never mind. It's cool. Alright, but here. Alright. I'm gonna try this again. If it fails, then I might just save it for next episode. I'll write it down. Because this is good. This is really, really good stuff. It's just also I might just need more time to kind of think on it. You know what I mean? Because like, you know, it's like you have these ideas, but then part of the process of like fully understanding, because that's the goal, right? You want to like completely understand these ideas so that you can take them and truly be able to use them in your life, and also teach them, right? So you want to take these lessons that you've learned and be able to share it. But part of that is you have to have so deep of an understanding that like you could teach it with your eyes closed. It'd be like if I was a biology teacher and I want to teach about biology, you know what I mean? I just can't do that because unfortunately I'm not an expert, you know what I mean? Like I'm working on it. But it's the fact that like I'm starting somewhere and I'm okay with the fact that like yeah, I don't know. I don't know everything quite yet. Or not everything. Like I never expect to know everything, but what I would say is that, you know, I'm willing to be a fool during the process of trying to help. Because then at the same time, it's like I may not have everything dialed in. You know what I mean? All these ideas and concepts dialed in. But I do have, you know, I'm showing like the process. You know what I mean? Like, and I think another thing that I want to show is that it's okay to. Whoa. Another thing I want to show is it's okay to stumble. You know what I mean? It's okay to be foolish and not know, but it's like it's just about like driving towards your purpose. But part of that driving, and here's what I was trying to say before. Part of that driving towards your purpose is knowing who you want to. Is knowing that what you're chasing is to figure out who you are. You know what I mean? Like nothing else truly matters besides I mean things matter, and you kind of find that but at the same time well, I don't know, that's a whole another conversation. No, I'm just gonna get in a big mess, but anyway, I I'm just gonna keep things simple. This is a simple game. Let's just change the conversation. It's just too deep of a topic. And also I think I want to word it better. I want to figure out kind of more. Well, I wanna know exactly what I'm trying to say, especially if I'm talking about something as special as this is. Speaking of though, I'm gonna be I'm going to be on. Well, you guys won't know, but whenever this episode releases, I don't know. Whenever last episode releases, that day I'm gonna be having a meeting with a psychologist. My first, like, I think official meeting with someone who's like, she's an actual doctor. Like, she's gotten her PhD in psychology. She studies children. I've talked about this a lot, but I'm just like really, really excited. I'm kind of nervous. I've been thinking a lot about the like exactly what I want from her, like what I feel like she can provide me with. Whenever it comes to these things that I'm exploring, and I think I really have it dialed in. So basically, what I think she can help me with is I'm trying to create. Okay, I actually want that. I'm trying to create a program, right? And I'm still trying to figure out exactly what that program looks like. So maybe she can help me there. But basically, like, what I want to ask her for specifically, or more specifically, is okay, I should have got the wheel. What I want to ask you for more specifically, this sucks, is I'm hoping that she can show me, I'm hoping that she'll be able to kind of give me insight on teaching children, or not teaching children, but developing habits, or not habits, but like developing like a mindset in children that will stick, right? So my objective is I want to turn children to leaders by giving children a future focused mentality. So I want people that I work with to be thinking about, who is it that I want to be, deeper than my job, but more along the lines of who's it that I want to be in terms of my happiness, my I'm trying to think what else. Happiness, my family life, do I want a family, and what kind of father do I want to be? I want people to be asking all those questions about themselves, Yeah. I mean that's what I'm gonna go for. So and I just want to see if she would would have anything to say on oh my gosh, so close. I just want to see if she would have anything to say on I don't know, on that topic, I guess. I think too much is going on. Man, this game is but check this one out. Whoops. So I've been pursuing real estate, right? Which you guys know about. And I've gotten with Rocket Mortgage, but I also found out that maybe housing might be bad. But alright, but here's my thing. Like, when is housing ever gonna be good? You know, when is it ever gonna be the right time to jump in? I just hear like it's getting more expensive because of like some government bailouts and stuff, and so I'm a little concerned, but at the same time, like I think what I really want to do is just jump in and then just take it head on. Well, I had to do that. Just want to see what's over here. Oh, I think I was already over here. Well, guys, I don't know. Maybe I'll end it right here. I gotta say, we had a few close moments with this episode. Almost died a few times. I think. Hold on. Shoot. I'll do one more. Almost died a few times. Almost had some bad experiences, but overall, now we got 5 lives and yeah, whatever. Oh, come on. All right, now we got 4. This game is so difficult. I was always told Kirby was easy, but I've been making a lot of music too. I've been working on. I just got Ableton back, Ableton Live, and I've just been like creating. Like I just got obsessed. And here's one thing that I've found. Like I feel like as I'm working, I need time in between certain things, like because I put a lot of effort into my work, you know, like whether it's beats, because I was getting kind of depressed about my beats for a second, because I just felt like they weren't as good, and now that I've come back to them after maybe 2 or 3 weeks or so, like I came back and now I'm just like creating like all these really good beats, but like I've been writing for a second too, right? So, you know, while I was taking a break from the beats, I started writing a whole lot. But now I'm getting to the point where it's like now I feel like my writing is starting to get bad. You know what I mean? Now I feel like I'm struggling with creativity and yeah. So I've just been working on. Oh, that's cool. So that's kind of been my struggle lately. Like, oh shoot, is the writing process. So I think what I'm gonna do is, from what I've learned, is I'm just gonna create a whole bunch of beats, focus on other things like my projects, and then, dang, and then hopefully I'll be able to come back to everything, and then write like a few songs. Like I wrote this really good song like as soon as I got back from a vacation that I took. So it's like whenever I need to like, I just need to like keep switching my mind state. You know what I mean? I've talked about this before. Like I think it's good to keep like stressing out your mind and putting it through stress, you know, because basically what I want is people to okay, stop. I want people to how long am I supposed to run? Oh, okay. So what I want is I want people to I can't remember what I was saying. All right, we're gonna end it after this episode. So I'll just go ahead and get started because this is the boss. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. It was a good one. I think I had a good time. This game is kind of difficult, but I think I'm starting to get the hang of it. And we're already to level 5, so that's good. Actually, matter of fact, let me just see how many levels there are in this game. And then after this game, I think what I want to do, I think I'm ready to maybe check out either Pokemon or check out Earthbound, maybe. I don't know, we'll see about it, but that'll be in a minute. But for now, let's see, Kirby, Nightmare, Dreamland, how many levels? 7 levels, so actually next episode might do it. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and if you want to support this podcast, what you can do is, one, you can share it if you believe that, you know, other people might enjoy it. Another thing that you can do that would really help out a lot is if you want to support like monetarily, if you go to my website at joshuatbryan.com, you can find this section there. If you scroll all the way down, it says you can donate, either join a Patreon page, or you can just donate if you want to. But yeah. Anyway, but I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and that'll be said. I'll check you guys later. See ya.